What's going on, guys? W30 back here with another Call of Duty commentary. Hope you guys are all enjoying Double XP weekend this weekend. Getting lots of points to rank it up quick. This is a hardcore Dom on, guess what? Call of Combine map that everybody gets gameplays in. I don't think it's anything crazy. We just destroyed them. But anyways, into what I want to talk to today. Today I want to talk to you about COD 2016 and what game do you think it's going to be. So this year, as most of you guys know, it's a 3-year cycle between Infinity Ward, Activision, and Sledgehammer. This year's Infinity Ward. Their last masterpiece, Jesus, was COD Ghost, the worst game ever made, I think, of Call of Duty, and most people agree with me. So they're in charge of it. This is their last year in the making of it. They've had 3 years, which is something they've never had before. They've only ever had 2 years. And there I killed a teammate on an accident. Oops. Sorry about that, lobby. Anyways, so they're on the 3-year cycle. It's their year to try to make it. There's no title leaked out yet, which is weird. Usually by now, there's some kind of title for it at least, and by like early May-ish, we'll see some kind of trailer for it, the single-player trailer. But no title for it yet. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's gonna be Ghost 2 or Modern Warfare 4? Honestly, I don't think it. I think just by the title alone, they're gonna sell more copies with Modern Warfare 4 because everybody hated Ghost. Everybody loved Modern Warfare 2 and 3. I didn't like Modern Warfare 3, but anyways, I don't think anybody's gonna buy Call of Duty Ghost 2. Ghost was terrible. So some of the things I'm worried about Infinity Ward. I don't know how much you guys know about how these developers work, but they're different tiers of management. In charge of multiplayer facets, campaign facets, zombies, so on and so forth. So it looked good. Beginning of last year, I don't know if you guys know Todd Alderman. He's the one that was a major developer on Modern Warfare 1 and 2, which were arguably some of the best Call of Duty games ever. He got hired back because he had left for Respawn. Got hired back to work on whatever this new Infinity War title was, but then a few months later left. So here's the question: did he leave because he joined a game that was already in progress and decided this is terrible, I don't want to be a part of this, which is awful for us, or did he just leave because maybe he want to go back to Respawn for Titanfall 2 and get some ideas, and steal some ideas from Infinity Ward for Titanfall 2? Who knows? But it's not a good sign that you hire this guy, which this is a big position. The developer of a multiplayer of Call of Duty is a gigantic position. And it's not good news to see him be hired and then not finish off the game. So it's got me a little worried. Another thing is Infinity Ward. Their last game was awful. Ghost was just. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen. I don't think I played. I don't think I had more than 2 days played in that. I always have 7, 8, 10 games to 10 hours or 10 days playing Call of Duty games. So it was just. I mean, they're coming off of literally the worst game ever. Some good news. It might be with Infinity Ward. It's the first time, like I said, they've ever had 3 years to work on it, 3 full years, and they're only going to be working on next gen. So they don't have to devote any time to Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, none at all. So everybody can devote all their time to obviously an Xbox One, like a PS4 section, PC section. But it's no more, oh, we gotta do this too for old gens. We gotta make sure so we be compatible with old gens. No, that's all gone now. Because it's already been confirmed that there will be no more Call of Duties on old gens. That Black Ops 3 was the last one you can be able to buy for old gens. So that's good news for the new gen community. Sorry for you guys who aren't in the new gens. But some questions I have. What do you think we should go back to, or what do you think the next Call of Duty should be? What I call boots on the ground, which is none of these, like you saw there, exo movements or thrust movements you get in Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3. We can wall run, and all these movements, which they're cool and all, but that's not old school Call of Duty. So do you think it should be boots on the ground, or do you think it should be the movement mechanics, which is the thrusting? To me, I feel like there's no more going back to boots on the ground. This game plays so fast now. I used to be considered a rusher, right? That was what I did. I rushed every Call of Duty game. Black Ops 1, I was a rusher. I don't think now there's anything but rushing. I think you're either a rusher or you're a camper. There's no like strategically playing in these games because of the movement systems, which is great. I love the fast-paced games. I mean, these games are amazing how fast they go through. I love them. I mean, TDM had to go from 75 points to 100 just because they were ending so fast, which is unheard of. TDMs, I'm used to 10-minute TDMs and not getting 60 kills for a team in all Call of Duty. So, I mean, this is insane how fast they are. So, as much as I'm not all for these movements because I'm old school when it comes to Call of Duty, I like the fast pace of it. I don't think that we're ever going to go backwards. I don't think you go from boots to the ground to these movements and then go backwards. Advanced Warfare started it with this terrible, terrible exosuit crap. Black Ops 3 kind of perfected it, I think. I mean, there's still a little too much of it. As you see, a little bit of lag there. Thank you, Treyarch. With your awesome connections. Anyways, so pretty much I'm calling it fast versus slow. What do you think is going to happen on the new Call of Duty? A couple rumors we've heard. We've heard, obviously, title rumors. Modern Warfare 4 has been confirmed. No, it hasn't been confirmed, but everybody's hoping it is. And the other big rumor of this whole thing is that there's going to be a new engine, which I don't know how much you guys know about how Call of Duty works. Um, Pretty much, it runs on an old, I can't remember the name of it, some old game engine that, I mean, it's like 10 years old, and it's not dedicated servers, and it's not standalone, so you're pretty much always just struggling with connection. Like PC gamers have dedicated servers, whereas you never have. They'll always have great connection. They'll have lag comp. You don't need lag comp. You don't need anything like that because you have dedicated servers and a good engine. The rumor is that this one's gonna have dedicated servers, a new engine, the whole 9 yards. It's gonna be supposed to be able to play connection-wise the best there is. Now, Infinity Ward is known for their amazing hit detection. You know, as with Treyarch and Black Ops games, it's just the worst hit detection. So, I mean, Treyarch has always put the extra money into making sure the connections are good, and that the hit detection is good, and that part of the game is good. Whether the game itself was good or not, they were always so good at. But the functionality of the game always was good with Infinity Ward games. So I have a feeling that this rumor that everybody's saying is probably true because they care about their engines and they care about how their game runs. As you see, as I was talking about earlier, there's a camper. That's one spy. He's always a camper there. But anyways, so yeah, I think that it'll be a good game. I think that now with 3 years to work on it, they'll have to rush it. I'm hoping they do like nothing. That's the same guy right back there. Hoping they do like Black Ops 3 didn't have a beta because the beta helped out big time, and I hope they do like Vandehar does, where he listens to the COD community, and if you have a problem, you tweet it to Vandehar, and if he gets enough tweets about that same problem, within a week or so there's a patch update, and we try it out, and if it works, he keeps it. If it doesn't, he gets rid of it. Like TDM 100, that all started on a patch update or on a tweet from Thunder. Not necessarily what he was saying. He wanted to score per minute or score per kill to go up, but it all started with hashtag whatever it was, buff TDM or something after hashtag Bugs Weevil with Nate Shot. So I mean, they're listening to the community. That's important because we're the ones that play the game. We're the ones that can give the feedback and tell you what. Not necessarily change the game because the developer should be proud of his game, but help him fix the small dumb stuff that back in the day before social media, you couldn't really fix. You know, Now if they could just get some better score streaks in this game, I think this game would be amazing. But like I said, I think with Infinity Ward is always known for great score streaks. With oh, I can't remember what it was now. You guys know. I'm not for 2. You get that ship that shot rockets and bullets, and if you got that, you were easily getting a nuclear or nuke. It was insane. So, but they're always good with score streaks. Perks wise, maybe they bring back pro perks. If you guys remember those are awesome. You start with like one tier of like a perk, and then once you beat a bunch of challenges, you get pro perks. So, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about what the next Call of Duty is going to be. You guys' opinion on it. Leave comments below. Leave a like if you like this video. And subscribe if you want to for pretty much a Call of Duty video every single day. I might miss a day here or there, but they'll be out there. And as always, stay fresh.
Probability P of your favorable outcome FO approach. which is 0.